What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a mystery box from our friend of the show, Debo's Fishing, for y'all today. We got baits in here for Paul. We've even got baits in here for a subscriber, Army Outdoors, who won a podcast giveaway a ways back. So there's all sorts of prizes for all sorts of people that we're gonna be shipping out here shortly after. And while we're at it, while we're shipping all these boxes, I kind of figured we should do a giveaway for you all. So here's the deal. We're gonna have a bag, a goodie bag, a very thick goodie bag. This is your Monster Bass reusable bag. You're getting this as well as every single bait in here, and here's how you win it. Real simple. Comment below with a bright spot. What is going good in your life right now? Super simple. One thing that's positive in your world at this moment, I want to know. And so does everybody in our community. They're going to smash a like on your comment. And of course, on top of that, you need to smash a like on this video and be a subscriber. I'm going to check. Bonus Air Fives for sharing the channel with other fisher people, and extra points for following me on Instagram at BurlyFishing, as well as co-host of the show at Paul_J_glass. Anything like that to support the show is a benefit to us, and I much appreciate the effort. But ultimately, in order to win this giveaway, all you gotta do is subscribe, smash a like on this video, and drop me that bright spot comment below, because we're gonna draw a random commenter for the win by the end of the week. So today is Monday. By Friday, we're gonna be drawing a winner, and then I will contact you. So you should have your notifications turned on, because I'm just gonna comment back to you, and you gotta respond to me so I know you're a real person. Then we'll go via email. We'll work together to get your address so I can ship you this bag. 10-second preview of what's in this bag that you'll be getting. Some creature baits. You got some finesse drop shot baits from Power Bait. You got purple curly tails, great for fall and spring from Power Bait. You got bio bait leeches, unstoppable finesse bait. X Zone deception worm, 6-inch finesse trick worm. Fish Lab, check this out, a little deep diving wobble bait there. Got a 1/2 ounce lipless, the Sergeant, that is from Thunderhawk Lures. Got X Zone Muscleback Finesse Craw. A couple packs of the Rabid Baits Foxtail, as well as the Rabid Baits Craw. Thunderhawk Finesse Swimmer Chartreuse. An entire pack of those Whopper Ploppers I tested from Amazon. It's just a little bonus I threw in there. The Blitz Frog with kicky feet, you guys remember that one. Little finesse shads in chartreuse, those are fantastic. The KFC, Kingfisher Custom Lures square bill, that is in the chartreuse blue. Some Super K jigs, white swim jigs, and a little Bass Hick sticker. So there you have it, that's everything you can win in that giveaway. Again, all you gotta do is be a subscriber, smash the like, comment below with that bright spot. To qualify, I'll draw a random commenter by the end of the week. Let's up the ante though. If this video gets over 500 likes, I'm gonna do another giveaway in one of my next videos this month. Within the next couple of weeks, I got actually 5 of those bags that I put together from all the excess baits that I got. So there's a ton more going, and they are all this packed, if not more. So get us past 500 likes on this video, and we'll do just that. So all that aside, let's see what Debo sent us, shall we? I'm gonna dump it out. The old dump method always works. Sounded weird. I'm gonna save the big things for last. I wanna go through some of the randos that he sent over, because he said he's just sending kind of a smorgasbord of tackle. He's got some custom baits. That's for our giveaway winner. Okay, so right off the top, he threw in the Lunker Hunt Spider. I know for a fact that Debo's hates these. Absolutely hates them. And the funny thing is, somehow they sneak their way onto every podcast that Paul and I jump on with Debo, or if it's Debo and Rand Dizzle, like we end up talking about these, and I gush about them because I like them, and Debo's hates them. And that's hilarious to me. So this is probably just a little funny, like, haha, you can just have my spiders because they suck kind of joke that he's sending my way. And you know what? I'm okay with that. The more Lunker Hunt Spiders, the merrier is what I say. So this will be a new mascot. I'm just gonna set him over here. Oh, look at that. I already had another mascot. So now there's 2 of these bad boys. I have like 5 or 6 of these Black Widow ones. There's 1 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce that live in my Buzzbee tackle boxes for my topwater like frogging box all year round. So these are the spares. These are what come into play when the other ones die. So they'll sit over here, right on top of Buddha. Right, Buddha? I don't know if you guys see this in some of my Instagram pictures, but this is Buddha. He lives on the other end of my desk. He brings me good tackle luck. He's with all my fishing stuff. That's a thing, right? Funny story, that was actually a wedding gift from Paul from back in the day when I got married. Next up, and I don't know if this is like another goof, but this is the Lunker Hunt Reactor lipless. This is funny because Paul and I did a podcast way back in the podcast archive. You can go back and check it out, of the worst baits of all time for us, just kind of our power rankings, right? And this came up on Paul's list and I agreed. I hadn't fished it at the time, but I fished it later because it came in like, I don't know, a Tackle Monkey box or one of those other branded boxes that I was getting at the time. Not a fan. So that's hilarious to me. Also, this box has seen better days. That's funny. But it's a 1/2 ounce sinking lipless bait. It says it has a tight wobble. What I found is it doesn't have much of a wobble at all. I'm gonna leave this in the box and I'm gonna give it to Paul because I want him to put it on his wall of baits where he has like baits he likes, classics, and then baits he doesn't like. This should live there, I think. I think it's beautiful. It's a great thing for him. All right, next up, got a nice easy one here, a little Trilene XL. That's the 10-pound test. The monofilament line, fluorescent blue is the color, it's just clear, right? So nice mono line and 10-pound test, I dig it. That, I believe, he means to be paired up with this little gifty, which is for Paul. You guys know I already have one of these, so this puts Paul into the BFS category. I'm pretty stoked for that. So I take it, Debo just had this kind of like sitting on the side. He doesn't really fish these reels, so it's something that he could send our way for use. Here we go. So we got a nice little BFS reel. It is right-hand retrieve, so RIP to Paul, too bad for him. But it gets him into the BFS category. So again, this is the Cast King Zephyr. You guys can get these for like 70 to 80 bucks. I've been using one for a little while. It's fine. I kind of give it like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 as far as like bait casting reels go. I think that once dialed in, castability on this is pretty decent. It's just maybe not as finessey as I'd like, but it's also a lot cheaper than getting a Shimano Curado BFS reel. So it's a good like entry point right into BFS fishing. I think it's a solid option, and I'm excited to see if Paul will go ahead and throw this on a rod and give BFS fishing a shot with me, because that would be a lot of fun. Paul's little gift bag right there. Next thing I noticed I'm super stoked about, we got a whole bunch of like little finesse jigs and Ned jigs, like 4 of them. These are sweet. So let's start with this one. I think I have a different color of this. This is the Molex Nano jig. This is a micro jig in black, blue, purple. This comes in at a weight of 3/16 of an ounce. If you guys haven't seen this one before, check this out. One of the lightest wire hooks you're gonna see on a jig, a very light brush guard, and then it's got a flat surface with really cool paint job on that. So I actually do know for a fact that I have one of these buried in my jig box. It is a green pumpkin color. It might have a little red on the jig head there too, so maybe it's more like a watermelon, but juicy nonetheless. This thing would be sick for the river. Come late fall when it gets colder and I'm fishing the river because I love fishing for smallies at that time of the season, this is gonna just straight bang them, knock them dead. So we got black, blue, purple in the skirt there. That is just straight juicy. As you can imagine, it sits sort of flat or is just drifting on the river, which is a great option. And this would be something I might throw like a Z-Man trick shots, a donkey tail from mule fishing, maybe even just a straight Ned rig on the back of this. It's like a really good trailer for something like that. Another one we got here, this is the Hustler Hybrid Finesse from Beast Coast Fishing. Got a few Beast Coast things. I feel like I sent him, hopefully not this exact one, but I feel like I sent him one of these back in the day. Here's what you're gonna notice is amazing about this. Check this out. We got the marabou, right? So you can see the marabou hair in there. So we got a combination spider skirt, hand tied, marabou finesse jig here, which is really interesting. Got a really light brush guard there. I mean, stiff enough, it's gonna like definitely prevent getting hung up, but light enough that, I mean, you can jack a jaw and you're gonna catch that fish, no worries. You know, finessey, but definitely more stout than that last Molex jig that we looked at. And then the blue-green, that blue-green pumpkin is just, I think this is a really good color pattern for our riverways here in Michigan. This is often like a craw color that we're gonna see around here. So this is straight juice, man. Hand tied and everything. Even has a little bait keeper hook, right there. I can't wait to see what this looks like in the water. It's also got streamer material. Check that out. So you got the flash, you got the marabou there, you've got the regular skirt hand tied on, you've got the flippin' head with the unique line tie positioning. This is the juice. And it's a 1/4 ounce, so you can kind of power finesse this thing too. That is gonna be a fantastic fall bait. These next two though are what I'm most excited for. So we're definitely gonna be putting these to the test probably right away, like now. These are battle baits. They're hand-tied Ned jigs with a skirt on it. Yo, what? Okay, dude. These are a little bit baffling. Check this out. Spider skirt, which is hand-tied right below that mushroom head on the jig. Did you notice something weird here? There are 2 line tie options. So it looks like you can tie to the front or the back on these. What the what? This is crazy. So again, we see the blue-green. So we got the blue flash on the green pumpkin skirt. Genius. That's amazing. It's even a blue hue. Look at that. The undertones on that jig head. That's sweet. And then we've got the pearl. Throwing straight white and pearl there with the little shad spots. Like, that is money. The little blue hue right up there on top as well. So blues, whites, silvers. That is a juicy color. We've got nice long shank on that Ned jig, as well as a wire bait keeper on there. Dude, these are super unique, really cool. I cannot wait to throw these. These are going right in the tackle box. I want to give these a shot. We got 2, so Paul and I can both test them out. I like it a lot.
Okay, so in typical Jeff fashion, I did my normal unboxing, just kind of grabbed baits out of the bag and was like, what is this? Looks like a Ned rig. It's a Ned rig. Turns out I was wrong. It's not. And I couldn't just leave this in the flick like I normally do and let you guys beat me up in the comments. So I wanted to share my screen with you real quick and just show you this. And that's why I inserted this into the video. So this is the Battle Baits website. Look at that. It's not a Ned rig. I'm a dork. There are 2 line ties on these for a reason. It's so it can be rigged up as a drop shot jig. That's right, a drop shot jig. If you literally go to like the shop, the store, it says drop shot jigs. And me, having never heard of a drop shot jig, just assumed it looks like a pig. It's a pig. Like it looked like a Ned rig. It's a Ned rig. I was wrong. But this is here so that you guys can see what it actually is and it can be put to the proper use. I can tell you I fished this in the river as a Ned rig. It was not a good idea. It did not work very well. And that's when I was like, something's wrong here. But now we know. So there you go. Look at it. Comes in a bunch of different colors. Pretty cool looking rig. And I'm actually excited to try it the proper way. So I'm going to go test this out on a lake later on. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Just thought I'd throw this in the video to make sure everybody was aware. Yes, I am dumb, obviously, but I also research things afterwards and usually correct my mistakes.
Then we got some plastics to check out here. So first off, good old Powerbait Max scent. And this looks like a fork-tail fluke, right? Flat-nosed jerk shad. And it is in bubblegum. I'm scared. Fingers are gonna smell forever. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Check that out. So bubblegum jerk shad, nice thicker body to it. You can rig this a million different ways. And then we got that forked tail. So nice little finessey swim option with that max scent, which you guys know straight catches fish. It just does. It just works. And I'm excited to try that out. About a million ways I want to fish that. Jig head is probably the easiest way to do it. It's 5 inches long. EWG is a recommended usage. You know the drill. That's getting fish. Another great fall bait. Then we got Grande Bass. It's like a little ringworm here. Little ringed worm. Baby rattlesnake, they call it. Check that out. It's in a watermelon color. 14 pack. Holy cow. There's a lot in here. All right, check this out. Oh yeah, this is sweet. Just like a kind of oversized Ned or drop shot option. I like that a lot. That's actually a pretty good length. So it's what, 4 inch? Doesn't say how long, looks about 3.5, 4 inches. Nice thick body section there. You've got a thicker head point where you can really rig that thing up. And then you got a split color tone here. So Junebug, it looks like on the front side, that's that purple, green and red flake. And on the back side, the watermelon color. A little lighter green with that red and black flake. Nice plastic, something cool to try. Then, man, these guys, this Grande Bass company, which I've never seen or heard of or looked into, really fills these packs up. This one's a 25 pack called the Trophy Stick in green pumpkin. So shaky head, there we go. A little ribbed, look at that, like ribbing, that's really interesting. Down to the little tickle tail. Tickle tails get it done. That's like just the right amount of enticing for a bass to come up and chomp that thing. We've shown you this on some worms in the past, the 13 fishing worms, the deception worm from X Zone, but it's got like these little pockets up in the tip of the tail there, which helps hold a little bit of like an air bubble and helps with the flotation of this worm. So it's gonna stand up a little bit better on like a shaky head. I dig it. That is sweet. And 25 of them, I mean, you can just throw these things in the water and hope to catch fish. Don't do that, that's polluting. Okay, so it wouldn't be a Debo's unboxing if we didn't have a whole bunch of custom baits to check out. So let's see what he sent. These again, for the most part, are going to Ralph, Army Outdoors, great subscriber. I've gotten a chance to fish with him. He's a Snorlax crew member. If you want to learn about YouTube memberships, you can click join now below to watch a little video about it and decide if it's right for you. Help support the show. We appreciate you considering it. And then I think this swim bait is for Chaz, because I know Chaz was asking for one. I'm going to confirm that. Chaz produces the podcast. He helps us make the live go live because he's our technical guy. He presses buttons and does things. He's awesome. All right, let's see what's in here. All right, so first up, love these style of baits. So this is a Megabass blank, I believe, and it's a square bill, but check it out. Painted the lip. That's always cool to see. Paint job is phenomenal. This is testing out with some of that like reflective foil, which I know is really tough to deal with. So say this is super clean looking, man. Eyes are glued on really well. Paint job is done well. The finish is really nice. This is the type of quality I've come to expect from this guy right here. That's the Debo signature. So whenever you buy one of his baits, like, you know, it's just gonna look great. And these Megabass square bills are phenomenal. They're really fun to fish. It's a great river bait, great all around bait. Anytime you wanna just go thump some cover, square bill, baby. Why not a really good one? Next up, we got it looks like a Super Spook Junior kind of body on this. Again, got our little Debo mark down there, but check this out. This color is just unique, really interesting. Kind of like hand drew all of the scales on here. Yo, just trace this thing out. Put the old demon eyes on there up front, two-tone the body. So we got the greens and we got the purples. You know what's up. A little green and purple goes a long way. And it's a Super Spook Junior, so it's got some nice sound to it. One of the best walking baits of all time. You guys would love this thing. And again, I think Army Outdoors is gonna enjoy this. Some good top water action. A little custom top water. Oh man, back with the just purple and green demolition, man. We got some like lavender, that light purple up top. This color has been popping for me lately. Normally you go like that Junebug purple, but when I started throwing stuff like this, like that Z-Man Mood Ring color, we got Jaint Juice from 6 Cents. You start getting this chartreuse in purple, but like a light purple, like lavender. It's awesome, it's magic. Here's that bright, vibrant chartreuse on the belly there as well. Look at that, man. And all like that like chrome coat, which is again, something difficult to do. So I think that looks good. You're getting that really good light refraction. Just look at the cheek right there. See that reflection of my finger? What? That's absurd with the green eyes. These are some of the best eyes in the game, those green eyes. That's why I love like the Black Magic and the black light colors from 6 Cents. So that is juicy. And just a straight classic square bill blank there. That's gonna run true and do you well. Last thing we got for Ralph going his way is this one right here. Looks like almost a striper, a little shad pattern of some sort. I really like the style of this. It looks like he just like flecked it with paint. So it's nice spray pattern, little splatter pattern there. Looks good. Sorry, Ralph. Now it's stuck in my carpet. It's fine. Got the oversized EWG style trebles on there. Big fan of those. Look at that, like little scaling pattern up on top. That highlight section in yellow is juicy. Man, that is just straight banger of a square bill. And this like white pearl color is gonna pop really well in just like any water you fish this. So this is a freaking fantastic little like baby crappie design. So we got this like sexy like crappie pattern going on here. Even put on like a custom tied treble off the back. That is juicy. So that's gonna add a ton of flash. This reminds me of like the, what is it, the Jackal Gantrel, right? It looks similar to that, just downsized. It's really loud. This is like an angry crappie just like getting up in your business. This is something that I would definitely see a bass chomping on. So we got the single joint for the swim bait there. Again, super loud, all around, super fantastic looking custom swim bait, man. I don't even know. He might have even like carved this one. I'm gonna have to look back on his channel. I don't know if this is a blank or if he straight up made this blank. I feel like he made this. This is just juicy though. Hella good job, my friend. That is awesome. I love that. And if you guys don't know, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but Debo has his own lure store. So you guys can go to Debo's Fishing Lures. You can follow him on Instagram. He's also got a website where he is selling these. So if you want to pick up some of these that look good to you, there's many, many more on the site. We've gotten a bunch from him in the past. Paul has a bunch that he shared on his Instagram and more. Like just go follow his Instagram and you'll see the stuff that he's making and putting out there. You guys should definitely go check it out and maybe go get yourself some of your own, eh? So there you go, Army Outdoors. These are going your way, my friend. Really appreciate Debo sending this our way. He is a fantastic dude. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel already, and why wouldn't you have? That'd be insane. Go do so right now. Go check out what he's doing with Debo's Fishing Lures. Go get yourself some custom lures if you want to. And thank you so much for watching this unboxing today. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment your bright spot below to be entered in to win this giveaway. I'm sending this to somebody. Might as well be you. So go ahead and do that below. Again, bonus points for sharing this with your fishing friends. That's right, it's a Debo episode. I'm allowed to say that. And I also pay a license for him to let me do that. I also pay royalties on all the dinks I catch. So share this with your friends and tell them they only catch dinks. And then help them get more than just dinks with that bag of baits that I'm gonna be sending your way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome day and I will catch you on the next video.